Hare Krishna. What is the purpose of this human form of life? As part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, the purpose of this human form of life is to serve the Lord, develop love for God, and attain perfection. The soul is spiritual, but because of illusion, it believes that I am this body. Now, every act human being performs is either in accord with the universal law of God given in the revealed scriptures, or it is contrary to those laws. God's scriptural laws govern only those souls in the human form, because only human being has sufficient intelligence to freely obey or reject the Lord's scriptural instructions. However, along with that freedom comes accountability also. Thus, a sinful soul may be born as a dog in his next life. A pious soul may take birth as an aristocrat, and a self-realized soul may break free from the bonds of karma and enter into the deathless spiritual world. Bhagavad Gita further explains that a living soul receives a particular kind of body according to his particular desires. For example, if my heart is filled with animalistic desire, then although I now possess a human body, my next body will be an animal body. The super soul fulfills the desire of each spiritual soul and rewards or punishes each soul as he deserves. But in either case, the witness, controller and judge is the super soul. Super soul means Paramatma. When we don't do what we are supposed to do, then whatever we do, we are not going to be happy or satisfied. When we say make life successful, how to make our life successful? By utilizing that unique feature or nature that differentiates us from other species of life, and that is the sense of inquiry. Who are we? Why have we got this human body? In the Lord's creation, there are 8.4 million species. As per Padma Puran, Jalaja Navalakshani, Sthavara Laksha Vimshati, Krimayo Rudra Sankhyakaa, Pakshinam Dashalakshanam, Trimshal Lakshani Pashavaha, Chatur Lakshani Manushaha, which means Jalaja Navalakshani, there are 9 lakh Navalakshani, 9 lakh species living in water, Jalaja, and there are 20 lakhs non-moving living entities, Sthavara, such as trees and plants. There are also 11 lakh species of insects, Krimayo Rudra Sankhyakaa, insects and reptiles. And there are 10 lakh species of Pakshinam, birds. Also, there are 30 lakhs Pashavaha, varieties of animals. And there are 4 lakhs Manushaha, Chatur Lakshani Manushaha, 4 lakhs of human species. Some of these species may exist on one planet and not on another. But in any case, within all the planets of the universe and even in the sun, there are living entities. So, this human body is a rare chance. Durlabha Manava Janma. And this chance should be utilized to re-establish our relationship with the Supreme Lord, and this is possible only in this human body. Humans, unlike other species, is responsible for the results of his actions. Human life is meant to realize the aim of existence, is meant to cross the ocean of material existence, is meant for inquiry unto the absolute truth. The purpose of human form of life is to go back to Godhead, to go back to the spiritual abode, to the eternal spiritual sky, which is beyond this temporary material sky. Why are we in this material world? Because of our tendency to enjoy independently, because of our desire to be served. Actually, the natural tendency of the jiva is not to be served, it is to serve. That is why, even after falling in this material world, we are still serving someone or the other in different ways. Because that nature cannot be separated from the jiva. Jiva means we. But here, what are we doing? Due to ignorance, illusion, we are serving Maya all the time. And that is why we are bound in this material world, unable to cut the cycle of birth and death. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. This material world is created to give an experience to all the jivas about how it is when we try to act independently from the Lord. So, is it possible to cut our bondage to this material world? Yes. How? Only in the human form of life we get that chance. Our life is totally based on the choices. How do we know what to choose? We need to learn from the Shastras like Bhagavad Gita, which is Sarva Veda Saram. This human form of life is not meant for increasing artificial needs. We should be satisfied just to maintain the body and soul together. And the rest of the time, we should enhance our Krishna consciousness so that after leaving this body, we will not have to take another material body, but will go back home, back to Godhead. That should be the motto of human life. Material life means eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. And spiritual life means something more than this. This is also the difference between animal life and human life. In animal life, the common formula is eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. Animal eats, man also eats. Animal sleeps, man also sleeps. Same way, reproduction, defending. These four principles are common in human beings and animals. And advancement of these four principles is not human civilization. It is animal civilization. Human civilization means Athato Brahma Jignasa. This is the first aphorism in the Vedanta Sutra. Athato Brahma Jignasa means inquiring into and realizing the truth. You cannot do the duty for others, nor can they do it for you. Self-realization is an absolutely personal issue. Ignorance cannot be an excuse. Ignorance does not protect us from the reactions of our misdeeds. Now is the time for inquiry about Brahman. As long as one is not spiritually inquisitive, Jignashu Shreya Uttamam, he is an animal. Because he lives according to these four principles, that's all. He must be inquisitive to know what he is and why he is put into the miseries of birth, death, old age and disease. Is there any remedy? These matters should be questioned. That is human life and that is spiritual life. Hare Krishna.